はい、皆様こんばんは。本日も始まりましたNomaLandのゲーム実況配信でございます。まあね、今日からはおそらく、メインミッションをね、進むになりますね。で、昨日はね、まさかのサイドクエスト一つがね、潰されたということがありましたんですが、その潰されたものね、どうやらね、実はアイテムもありますよ。現代アイテムが。まあ、そんなに強いではないんですが、コレクションとしてね、もう取れないのが非常に残念に思います。まあ、とりあえずね、今のね、メインクエストをクリアして、なんか救える方法ないでしょうかね。またね、探りたいと思います。一応ね、なんかね、NPC、クエストをくれる NPC はね、まだいますので、まあ一回ね、すべての NPC をね、元に戻させたら、なんとかなるんじゃないかなという淡い希望があります。では早速ね、メインクエスト進みたいと思います。はい、こんばんはです。そして高評価もありがとうございますよ。しばらくぶりですね。さて行っちゃおうか。なんだと。仕事ですね。まあでも休み明けの仕事がね、確かに辛いんですね。ぜひ無理せずね、こなしましょう。そして良ければね、ここのチャンネルでねのんびりしてください。はい、そしてこんばんはです。常連さんのトラちゃんでございます。トラちゃん最近まだ匂いを続けてるんでしょうかね。また人を訪ねるか。尋ねる。話せる人間は2人しかいないんですけど。
Is there something?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island. But someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Where is this Cavern of Knowledge located?
We don't know. The Caverns of Knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
なんだと。
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshevar is a place of peace and meditation. We weave feathers and...
It seems strange that one of your own became High King.
It was because of his wisdom that he was chosen. In a
なる
time
ほど。
where those from the faraway
まあルー
islands
ティ
were
ンです
not
ね。
yet here. Anything else?
You must know the High King Vinbar.
He was one of the
ヴィンバル
greatest
ね、
Donegada.
我らのガダサハをね、
Wise
殺
amongst
し
the
ましたね。
wise. But the arrival
ちょっ
of
と
the
ね、
Renaigse
復
troubled
讐
him.
したいとおりますよ。
He was afraid that you would be like the people of the sea. He traveled the island far and wide. And then he spent more and more. He moved away from us. Anything...
You seem to be close to Sarah.
She is my friend. But her love for Vimbar is... I am afraid for her, Renaixi, because she is untamable. And when she anything at...
Thank you for your help.
Well, Aulam said.
まだか。まだ話す必要がある。正直昨日のバグからまだ立ち直れてないよ。クエスト消えるはねまだしも、まさかのね私のねコレクトがしたいねレアアイテムも一緒にそれで消えたんですよ。それがめっちゃ腹立つんですね。
Might I do something for you?
I heard talk about a Cavern of Knowledge.
It is a place where the Doni gather within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here. But the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place. A place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Goodbye.
What our seg?
北東、ああやっぱりこれだな。ここだね。さあ行っちゃおうか行っちゃおうか。しかしちょっと一回ね寝て朝にしてから行きます。夜の視界がね悪くて戦闘も何やらもねやりにくいんですからね。正しい道ね。 OK。 光線も積極的に行います。なぜかというと割とね、バカにならないんですよ。EX 空間いいですね。ストップエンチャン近距離のエンチャントはね静止ストップはね一番いいですよ。確かに威力はないんですが敵の動きをね、止めることができますので非常に戦いやすい。で複数の敵があればね、手榴弾を投げます。おおまだなんか厄介な敵。わあ失敗した。また暗殺で失敗。ほうほう両玉。ずえずえマジ強いんじゃん。 こんばんはです。今日も来ていただいてありがとうございます。そして内容分かりましたね。これはさすがですね。そしておめでとうございますと言うべきのでしょうか。敵もめっちゃ強くなりましたね。魔法導入するほど良さそうです。そしてなぜ私野生動物をね殺すのはね、トロフィーありますから。不本意じゃがトロフィーありますのでね、野生動物をね殺しました。実は野生動物大好きですよ。できればね、対馬みたいにモフモフがしたいんですね。キャンプ。
What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in.
お、なんか揉め事ありましたよ。
It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with.
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
なんだと
enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here.
お前ら
None of it speaks our
でも
language.
こいつらすでに我に止められたんじゃないかな。
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all
ああ、
of
ア
its
シリー
fire
の
in an
学生
effort to
か。
escape.
道理でね、鬼畜ですね。
Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape.
これはシークですか？ムービーか？長いな、こいつの演
It was
説。
an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented,
ちなみにね、私もね、いよいよ中盤と終盤のね、間に突入しました。
Instead of that,
多分メインクエストの中盤ですね。でもサイドクエストをね、ほとんどね、全部クリアしましたので、これからメインをね、中心として進みたいと思います。
these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We may be able to reason with them. I could try.
まあね。まず説得をね、試みましょう。ダメでしたらドンパチな。
Grenade!
おお、ちょっと待ってちょっと待って、銃あるじゃん。銃はダメだろ。銃は危うく死んじゃったんじゃないの。銃の扱いはご用心を。でもなんでいきなりドンバチなんでしょう。話し合えるんじゃないの。
Halt! Who goes there? But I recognize this face. Lord de Sardet. What a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
やっぱりわしは有名だ
These
な。
people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You
と
see,
はいえ
we have been
こんなね
studying these
拷問
beings
と
that
ね
show
監
like
禁は
you
ダメで
such
しょ。
strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a Cavern of Knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter. To know we are so close to understand. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's
なんだ
extremely
と。
regrettable.
そうだ
Free
よ。
her. We would like to
そ
have
んな
a
の
word with her.
She won't
言い
tell
訳
you
にならないん
anything.
です。
Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Have you already forgotten all that you owe me? Without me,
そうだよ。
you would all be locked away in deranged jails or likely even dead. I took you for sages and doctors, but you are nothing more than a gang of skin flayers. You have made me regret my actions.
It is true that we indeed owe you our lives, but all this knowledge, ripe for the picking.
No knowledge justifies treating anyone this way.
そうです。
Free her now! We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
イエイ、平和に解決。
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaikse are absolute monsters. But who are you?
まあでしょうね。
You too are a Renaikse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not
でも
returned.
ビンバルさんも
I
ね
waited a long
怪
time
物になって
and
ました
then
らしい
I
ん
came
です
here
ね。
to enter into the
我
Cavern
の
of Knowledge.
片左派をね
You believe this is where
殺しましたよ。許さん。
But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You save me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north. ついていくだけでいいの。まあようね、こんな入り組んだ道をね迷わず進めるんですよね。すごいです。プレイヤーである私はね迷いまくり。 Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went.
まあでもこれなんか
Is it
ね
your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That
物を
means the one who
捧げる
shares
必要があ
my
るんですよ
mind
ね
in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Donegada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Denegad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place.
そうですそ
How
う
do
です
we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times. これで普通に入るだけなんか怖いよ。怖いからセーブします。はい、こんばんはです。今日も来てくれましたね、ボンスちゃん。ボンスちゃんなんか今ね、ゲームを迷ってるんじゃないかな。対馬か仁王かみたいな感じかな。ワルハラも購入決定かな、ボンスちゃん。まあ一応ね、ノマランドチャンネルはワルハラを扱うのはもう決定事項でございます。来週の火曜日からワルハラになります。アサシンクリードワルハラです。その前にね、ちゃんとね、グリードフォールのけじめをつけたいと思います。また迷ってるか。まあ確かにね、今回のアサシンクリード情報非常にね少ない。前のオデッセイとねオリジンと比べて情報が非常に少ないので、なぜでしょう。もっとねなんか広告を出して情報を公開すればよかったのに。 To understand, yes. As the years passed,
まあね、一応ね、シリーズ作も結構ね、高評価で UBI の看板ソフトなので、多分外れはない。外れになったらね、UBI もちょっと危ういんじゃないかなと思っております。
He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
くそー、やっぱりね、ヴィンバルじゃん。古い神々をね呼び起こしたんですね。そして我らの片サさんをね殺しました。はい、オツです。こんばんはです。今日もねぜひ当チャンネルでゆっくりのんびりで過ごしましょう。トンバチの方。実はね、アサシンクリードもね、オテッセはね、ちょっとドンバチの、イメージが強すぎてね、少し叩かれました、ね。アサシンなのにドンバチ。
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegad are metamorphed differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place.
まあ一応ね、
And in return
アサシンクリー
they become
ド
the Guardians.
オリジン以
But
降は
how
ね
could a Guardian
ド
of
ン
the
パチビル
plains
ドはね一
resemble
応
a Guardian
ま
of the
ああるじゃある
mountains?
んですけど
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow
アサシン無
process.
双一応でき
For
ますよ
some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtimen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
ヴィンバルジャンが怪物になったのか
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
いきなりボス戦はやめてよ
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seats.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The Caverns of Knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Skies できないのかマジでそれはクリアできないかあるいは本当に野良すらできないか野良すらできないのはちょっとひどいんじゃないかなと思っております。これは戻る道ね。
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtimen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hak Kadaktus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
Am I the only one to think this woman's departure is suspicious?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband.
おーなんかやばいこと。
Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
We should have noticed that she did not trust us.
野良ができない。
Let's
じゃあ
search.
普通
There
なん
must
か
be an
ね
exit to this cave.
大半のプレイヤーも遊べれないんじゃないか。やばくないその仕様が。 まあとりあえずわしらも早く出よう。あいつがね、カダサハを殺したことを伝えた方がいいんじゃないかな。カダサハの無念ですよ。いけ、結構遠いな。
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern
よ
mountain
し、
before she
じゃ
decides
あ
to come and fight us directly.
これらのね罠を回収して私の力になろう。ここからの道ちょっとむずいな。よし、あと少しで出れます。あ、逃げた逃げた。あーくそ。ああ、まだ逃げたよ、キツネ。むずいな。諦めましょう。他に比較的にね、どんくさいのをね、野生動物を狙いましょう。でもキツネはミッションですからね。それを倒すことによって報酬も得られます。ここは先のあれですね。次は上へ行こうか。ああ、しまった。やべえやべえ、ボコボコ。うわまたかい。攻撃する暇もない。 ボンハに戻ったボンスジャンですね。まさかのタイガーの野良ができない。それはちょっとひどいな。範囲増大が欲しいな。OK。でも一応ね、消耗がねちょっと激しいかも。
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
あ、うっかり入りましたよ。ここはどこなん？うわー。どうやらやっばいところ切っちゃいましたね。敵。しかも複数存在。バイだ。うん。左側なんかあるのか？なんもない。毒。そして登れない壁。 まあとりあえず進むだけ進みます。わあ、お前ら厳しい戦いと、その同時にね、今私のスキルはね、戦闘スキルあんまりいいではないんですね。これはちょっとね使えない。むしろあれを犠牲してね、シルダの爆破範囲をね増やして、もしくはシャドーバースを使う方がいいと思います。やべえな、ボス戦の予感ですけど。ちょいとセーブしときましょう。ややこしいな。ボス戦の匂いだけどボス戦ではない。おお、一撃であんな攻撃力。なんじゃその威力。あらあら、ここはあんまり良くないな。ここで進むのをやめよう。ああ、どこも同じじゃねえか。結局ドンパチだ。はい、こんばんはです。 ビルド作ってないとね、クリアできませんよ。それは仕方ないことです。いくら頑張ってもクリアできないレベルだと思っております。しかもね、どうやらその対価はね、野良ができない。同じね、4人の人がね、同じ部屋にいないとダメらしい。これはちょっとね、嫌ですね。敵やばみ。厄介な戦闘なんでね、一回セーブしとこう。まあもちろんそれだけでもダメですよ。火力が圧倒的に違うんですからね。2つのルートがあるんだ。
I need a bit of practice.
ドラゴンエイジ面白いんですからね。間違いないよ。まさかの敵があるルートでした。は？なんじゃこりゃ。あー、なるほどね。そういうことね。オッケー。じゃあ離れる前にね、もうちょっと探ってみようか。ほほほほほ、入り組んでますな、ここ。はい、こんばんはです。証券さんいらっしゃいです。でもなんかね、名前見たらね、なんかどっか見たことがありそうです。気のせいかな。まあとりあえずね、こうゆっくりしていてください。 まずこの地域でね、謎を解きましょう。ジャンプ。ジャンプできた。それで多分これはね、戻る道じゃないかな。そうだと思います。OK。ではイベントへ行きましょうか。おう、新しいマップ。新しいもん販売してないな。まだ更新してない。
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
探そう探そう。ああ、まだ逃げられた。
Bloodied feathers.
They are extremely long. I know of no species of bird that sports such plumage.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
今しかない。まあね、ビンバルとのボス戦はおそらくね、避けられないと思います。またどんな厄介なボスでしょう。2つのクエスチョンマークしかない。つまり、1つがキャンプでもう1つが目的地ですね。
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
You should not have come all this way,
なんだと？
Nike. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Menundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
なんだと？
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Eight more!
Find the down, let him down! Watch out! Grenade!
Oh yeah! 現時点で評判マイナス3。なんでやねん。これ避けられないじゃん。他の道ある？どうやね、避ける道はない。殺すしかない。ちょっとひどいな。
Over there. More feathers. I need a bit of practice.
レベル3の活力。はは、でもなめんなよ。準備はしております。なんかこれ違うな。これなんだそれはちょっと違う。あ、メッセージメッセージ。仕事は休みじゃない。最近でね、ゲームの発売多いのでね、それに合わせて調整してますので、通常の休みが少なめです。これは怖いよ、怖いよ。キャンプさせてね。
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here, with Constantine, if he is still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly. This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
そうで
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage?
なん
The
だと
seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
種を置く。もう一つの種は誰の？ああ。あれこれで終わったんだちょっと待ってちょっと待ってこれで知らない間私一つのクエストを終わらせましたよちょっとボス戦嫌だなめっちゃストレスそれ敵強いもんめっちゃ強いもん強すぎて泣きますさあいよいよボス戦だコンスタンデー
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive.
はい、こんばんはです。今日も来ていただいてありがとうございます。そして今はね、まさに見せ場ですよ。
He will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it. You are too blind, too renegade to understand.
なんじゃと？
Leave him.
コンスタンティンには何があるのか？でも所詮人間ですからね。まあ人間がね、私を倒すことはまず無理ですよ。でもおそらくそれが本番じゃない。
I cannot. Oh, source of life.
Free him.
出た。本番来たよ。
Damn it.
あ、でもこいつ俺捨てるよ。闘技場のやつじゃん。じゃあ私に勝つことはおそらく彼はできないと思う。さあ来いよお前。もうお前のね技すでにね闘技場で予習済みだよ。あっこれでもミスしますね俺。ああしまった。針の鬼です。あ、これちょっと厄介だな。お前の動きなんざはね、すでに闘技場でね予習済みでござるよ。この剣面白そうですが弱いっす。 あ、まあいいや。外見面でね、装備しとくよ。なんかこの付近別のものはないか？あるか？ないか？ゴーザラン。はは。そのね、おーってね、ありがとうございます。どうやパリル鬼ですよ。でもね、どうしてもね、無傷はできなかったんですね。残念です。
Constantine! Wake up, please, I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
Haha, 初夜じゃねえよ。はい、こんばんはです。なんかすっごく時間を思うんですよね。
I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
手榴弾のね、爆発範囲が欲しいな。
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for D alcohol.
能力はどうしよう。まあ直感にするか。
You'll find all you need. Welcome. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
あ、属性ポイント。まあね、近接面なんで近接だけであげます。
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine.
でもね、予習積みのね、ボスで良かったんです。
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's
あら、
doorstep.
どうやらコンスタンティン
Affairs of state can certainly wait
変わったな。
another day. Let
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
人変わったな。
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you.
ガンヘッド
Without you,
すごいね
I would
池
be
ちゃんとね
dead
オオカマちゃん
thrice,
オオカ
wouldn't
マ
I?
ちゃん本当に気が合いま
Or
す
is it
ね
the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
でも結構変わったな
You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
いやいやいや見たらダメですよね
How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything.
何が起
We
き
have
た
been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
なかなかいい映画
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand.
コンスタンティンがもしね自分の顔見たら
Tell me
ね
more about this ritual.
どうなるんでしょう
What did it
絶対めっ
consist
ちゃショックじゃないか
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me,
ああな
as
る
if
ほ
the
ど
power
ね
of the island was running through my veins. It was
コンスタンティンはもうドネ
and
ガー
now
ダに
I'm
なってま
on
したね
Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enonmil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Hmm. そしてここでね一回サブクエストの復活をね
I'm always happy to see you. What news do you?
試したいと思います
You told me that during the ritual with Katasak, you felt the bond he'd created.
It's true. And it was an incredible feeling. I could see everything, feel everything, and I knew that I could bend the trees to my...
Do you still feel that way?
Yes, but in a more dull, muffled way. The first time, it was surreal and perfect. In fact, I don't know if there's a word for it.
The first time?
The first time it happened. Now it's as if I have become used to feeling this bond.
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes, my father's... As
なるほどこれは買わないな OK
I must take my...
Take care.
よし まあね、私のサブクエストは復活したらね、嬉しいじゃあ嬉しいけど。そして私はここで一回ちょっとね、属性能力をリセットしたいと思います。その前に一旦保存しておこう。無限リセットはできないんですからね。まあ回数はね結構多いんだけど、さすがにね無限はできないです。戦士を続こう。まあいわばねこの怒りはいらないんですよ。ああレンタルビデオそれ言ったらね年齢バレますよ。 VHS ですね。わかります。まあヒーリング大事ですからね。毒いるかな。現時点いらないんでちょっと一つねパスします。そして私が知ったいのはシャドーバースですよ。 OK こんな感じ。そして私はね装備ももっとの感じになっておりました。ああこれもか。仲間すごいな。再生魔法。そしてここでね、マッチックヒーリング。これにします。接近戦でそれも良さそうですね。調和爆裂魔法。爆裂魔法は何なんだ。これにしよう。まあこれでね私の MP 回復も第一なんで それをメインにします。いや、すんなりクリアしちゃう。なんだよ。いや、あいつはね、ちょっとね、なんでいうか闘技場に登場しましたからね。ちょっとしばらく闘技場でね、あいつを相手にレベリングしまして、もうほとんどのモーションをね、把握済みです。それがあってね、すんなりとクリアできました。よし、ちょっとさて、もう一度クエストいただけるんですかね。
What brings you here on our Manawi?
はあ、ダメ。
What do you think?
Is
What can you... There... Tell me about...
but is
I must leave.
Qua Awalum
やっぱりね、消されたクエストをね、取り戻せないんですね。残念です。そこには特殊な武器あるのにな。無理やりあのところ入ることは可能ですかね。アーマードコアの原点。確かにめっちゃね、雰囲気が似ております。ここに入らないとね、その装備もらえないんですけど。
Sorry, this is private.
で、ああ感じで入れない。
Sorry, this.
で、それを入るにはね、消されたクエストを完成する必要がある。でもダメ。最悪です。なんだよ、壮大なフラッグで。
Good day, Glendan.
Beord Tirtomat, currents of Katasak. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my
突
cousin.
然の落命。
Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
これは難しいじゃないか。まあ時々あるよ。ここのね雑魚めちゃ強いんですからね。
What happened? How could a friend of Katasak do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enon Mil Frichtemann, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so.
まだ
I would
現
not
地
have
人
caused
の
his death voluntarily. Believe me,
評
I'm
判が
just
減
as
りま
sorry
し
as
た。
you.
なんでだよ。
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bloodnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
それちょっとおかしいのは、まあ
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
どうし
I
て
don't know. Each of the three chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bloodnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen. Can I do anything else for you?
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frichtemann. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there's
いやいやい
never
やい
been a
やい
high
や
king
こ
in
の
your
ゲームの
family?
ね防御
We are
力
heads
難易
of
度
the
愛しいよ
Council of Kings.
強い雑魚と手をなんか遭遇したらね一瞬で死にそうです
We must remain
前もあったんじゃないか
I see. And so you
枝
cannot
枝
speak to me about what you find inside.
The heart of the island beats
神じゃない
here,
枝です
the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tiafradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaxe. He is much more than that.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the council?
We gather here at every... During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take, so that the wisdom of all...
よし
I must leave.
わかった
Williams.
ああでもやっぱりね失ったクエストもう取り戻せないんだ 最悪だ。
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king. We haven't seen him in a long time.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tifradim and I fear the other kings may want war or be motivated by ambition. The Renaise brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this,
まあでもね、ほとんどね、ファーストトラベルですからね。特に問題ないでしょ。
I would like to meet Enonmil Frichteman in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
Your clan has not given me many reasons to trust you. But if you prove my suspicions wrong, I will help you. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
I think you know about the conflict between my people and yours over a clearing?
Yes. One of your elders asked me to make sure you could access
あ、そうだそうだそうだ。
Alas, I could not take care of it. I was busy with other problems.
そうだそうだ。
Lady Morange was kind enough to talk with us to find a solution, and things were moving forward.
ああ、なるほど。
Then an elder from my village poisoned 3 woodcutters. That stopped the discussions. The old man responsible for the deaths must be punished, I agree. But not by your people. Not until we are sure we can trust you. There is a mine in the
ああ、ここでね、入れるんですね。サイドクエスト、ここで不活です。
But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing.
その頭。一応その頭はね、ヘルメットプラス紙です。
We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise.
OK。むしろね、待ってましたよ、この依頼が。
We punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Okay,
Is there anything
good.
else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
まあね、一つのね、前のね、なんか空き地の問題は確かに消えましたが、ね、幸いその次のクエストが復活しました。それが良かったです。むしろこのクエストがね、大事ですね。なぜかというと、そのクエストにはね、限定品がございます。ちょっとね、私の 薬剤を補充しましょうか。静止は割と必要ですね。まず10枚もらおう。
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employer, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
Sorry, this is private.
ああ、わかった。これはね、多分前のクエストをね、引き継ったんですよね。
These Renags, they must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
動きをスパイする。なんだと。じゃあスパイしようじゃないか。
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
なるほど、ここで入れるんだ。先に言えよ。
Those reckless fools. They've resumed operations in the mine.
廃校。
They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sir de Corsillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
いやー、よかったよかった。これでね、サイドクエストが復活してダメージが少なっていました。
Now we just have to go see the pretenders and hope that they will accept us.
You are a metamorph. The natives will listen to you more carefully than they will listen to any other settlers. But you will still need to convince them that you are acting in good faith.
If only there was a way to be certain of the results of this vote. We would only need to convince one.
There is way more at stake in this election than your encounter with
そうか。
It will decide the fate
まあ
of
政
my
治は
people.
ねいつ
And
の
it
時代
may
でもめ
even
んどくさい
decide
な
the fate of yours, because every king and every queen has their own opinion when it comes to Dir and Agze and what should be done. Once elected, they will decide and we will follow. If there is a way to influence this vote, take your time to think.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being
下流は下流な人
I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
バイオハザードかうんでもね可能性ありますね これを見るとね多分ね異変は続くと思いますね
We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize
で
how
もまだ
grateful
コン
you
スタン
should
ティン
be
ちゃん
to
は
him.
ねまだ
Absolutely,
正気を
sire.
ね
And
保っ
we
ておりま
thank
す
you both for receiving us.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
「攻撃」それはちょっとお待ちよいやちょっとねあれを起動したくない後にしようマジの話後にしよう裏道で行きますそのクエス出来事はねあと少し後でね起動します
Now we just have to go see the pretenders and hope that they will accept us.
You are a metamorph. The natives will listen to you more carefully than they will listen to any other settlers. But you will still need to convince them that you are acting in good faith.
If only there was a way to be certain of the results of this vote. We would only need to convince one.
There is way more at stake in this election than your encounter with Enormir Frichtemann. It will decide the
い
fate
つの
of
時
my
代
people.
政治はめんど
And
く
it
さい
may
もん
even
です
decide the fate of yours. Because every king and every queen has their own opinion when it comes to Dir and Agze and what should be done. Once elected, they will decide and we will follow. If there is a way to influence this vote, take your time to think about the consequences.
はい Take my time ですねゆっくり考えとこう
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade, my young student. What?
The mission you entrusted me with is...
Very well. Good. You have traveled great. Keep doing what can your old prefer.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What?
Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I found no traces of Professor Sam.
That's most true. Can your old
Looking forward to seeing you again.
よーし、これでまた裏道でね戻ろうと。またしたか。これ前回もうすでにやってましたのに、もう一回中古とか。大魔術のポーション。まあでしょうね。だろうね。
It seems as though you can't decipher the glyphs of your own people's document.
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Moronge's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
おー、すっかり夜になったな。
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need your advice once more. This time it's about the property deeds of a plot of land and of a mine acquired by a certain Maillard. Here are the deeds. I must admit that I understand very little of what's written, but your seal is on it.
Do not worry, this type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. Master Maillard is the owner of a plot of land located near Vigigador. He can exploit the forest and plant anything he wants there, but it says here that he does not have the right to exploit the mine. It's even repeated in this other paragraph. Any attempt at mining on this land is forbidden.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened and is being exploited as we speak.
According to these documents, the mine has been closed for security reasons. This man's behavior is reckless. You should go see him. He's presently in New Serene. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has some warehouses there.
よし、会おうぜ。スターンプラス 50% いるか。ノーマ BGM しながら光栄です。でも一生でいいんじゃない？少しずつね。開けてこよう。勝ち逃げ。いいですね、勝ち逃げ。
Master Maillard.
Who's asking?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the congregation.
Well, I'm flattered. What brings you here?
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have near Vigigador.
おお、やっぱりね。勝敗の流れは常に変わるんですよね。
But what are you talking about? Surely this is a misunderstanding.
長くよくや
I'm
りま
sure
した。
there is a way for us to get along. I'm an honest merchant. I've always paid all taxes and the small bonuses needed.
賄賂じゃねえか、お前。
Cousin that I would be happy to send him the gift of his choice. Now,
賄
Your
賂じゃん。
Excellency, if you will allow me, I have to get back to my activities.
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master. It's not a money problem. That mine is dangerous, and you endanger the congregation on this island by behaving this way with the natives.
Come on, don't be so serious, young man. I'm sure it's nothing that a small bonus can't.
相撲 ?1 万くらいよ。
Best wishes to your cousin.
相撲じゃねえよ、お前。許さんど。悪徳商人許すべし。許すまじです。許すべしじゃない。言い間違えました。
Come closer, good people. The cure in mind.
またあの方と話さないといけないか。でも姉マイドはまだ行ってないんですよね。プラスをね、後で行ってみよう。頑張ってくださいよ、対馬。頑張りましょう。めっちゃむずいですが。 やー、裏道があって助かるよ。まあね、ランキングあるんですからね。なんか鉄拳とかそういうランキングがある対戦ゲームもね、似てる感じですよね。ミスしたら終わりです。
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade.
I verified the contract with Lady Morange. The exploitation of the mine is illegal, as we expected, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives. I then went to meet Master Maillard.
So, what did he have to say in his defense?
でももしタイガはね、野良できないと、タイさんもやりにくいんじゃないかな。
Some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the congregation on this island. Here, this is an eviction notice which dispossesses him of all his land for breaching his contract. For his crimes against the natives, he's banished from this island. I will make him aware of this decision, but you should go to the mine immediately. The prisoners must be freed as soon as possible, and the mine closed once more.
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again.
よし、じゃあ鉱山をね、潰しに行きましょうよ。さよなら鉱山。あ、そしてね、続く前にちょっとトイレ行きたいと思います。トイレ行く間ね、気分転換の広告を入れます。ご了承ください。はい、ただいま戻りました。では冒険を再開しようじゃないか。ああ、そうだそうだ。ポーションをね、ちょっと変えよう。 効果の高いポーションってどうやって制作するんでしょう。おお、これはいいですね。20個使っとこう。これも同じか。蘇生パウダー。やっぱ後半に差し掛かるとね、作れるものが増えて便利ですよ。ここもう一つのキャンプがあるね。まだ変えてない。あー、ちょっと待って、売らないと。もう一つのキャンプ。ねえやん。あ、あった。これじゃないか。あれ、なんで私あのキャンプ逃したのでしょう。まあとりあえず取りに行っちゃおう。そこはね、一応通過したことはあるはずなんですけどね、なぜか見逃しました。 よし。ではもう一つなんか、そのマップはまだ開放してないな。じゃあ鉱山を潰しに行きましょうか。おそらくドンバチもいるでしょう。朝にします。狼がプレイしてるゲームです。
Sorry, this is private property.
I don't need your authorization. I have here an eviction notice signed by the governor's ministers. The former owner, Mr. Maillard, has lost his rights due to a breach of contract.
Look, ultimately, we are not the ones who decide. We only obey the boss's orders.
In that case, where can I find him to notify him of his loss?
You'll find him around here somewhere, Your Excellency.
Excellent.
なんだと、どこかに近い。
Are you looking for trouble? You'd better be on your way.
Master Maillard, I'm so glad to find you here. Here is a document from Sir de Corsilion on behalf of my cousin. Considering the fact that you have not respected the terms of your contract of ownership, you are hereby expelled. The methods you used against the islanders has also ensured your banishment from Tearfredi.
Impossible.
2回目だよ。
Guards, this man threatens me.
先ほど言ってたんじゃないか。ああ、やべやべやべ。
These people were monsters. I wouldn't cry over them. Come now, let's go free my brothers, and we can tell Dunkas everything.
先ほど答えてましたよ。ございませんって。お、高級なもの。ああ、これじゃない？これがね、おそらくレアものの箱ですよ。そうでした。まあそんなに強くないんですけどね。How talking about? 開けることはできない。RK 最近困ってません？なんか意味不明なね、質問が結構増えてましたよ。大丈夫ですか？最近の調子は。
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all Gade Blow or Aloik.
He is an Almanawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
ボロボロ。調子良すぎでバクってんねん。じゃあ逆に調子悪いんじゃねえか。バクった時点でね、調子悪いんですよ。そうかそうか、それかそれか。ずっと同じだと見ておりました。ゲームしながらやるのはね、ちょっと見逃しましたよ。
Bertir Trumad, you are on Almanawi.
何せね、朝栗の発売日もね、休まないといけないですから、調整しとかないと。私のね、有給は使います。なくなります。
I was able to close the mine. The man who operated it was arrested and he will be banished.
Yes, those you freed told me. From now on, you are my Karants, my friend. You knew how to renew my trust in your clan, just as trees grow back after being cut.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'm honored. Will you give us the old man now?
If you allow it, I would like to punish him myself. Enough blood has been spilled, and he will only call for more of it, since he loved the forest to the point of killing for it. He will be sentenced to heal it. Every day he will replant what your men will cut down. Every day until the end of his life. Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explain to Sir de Corsilion that the man was sentenced to forced labor, I suppose he will approve. Thank you, Dunkus. It's a wise sentence.
Is there anything else?
I would like to meet Enon Miel Frictum if you were elected.
You are I would be glad to help you meet Enon Miel Frictum. And I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes,
でもなんでそんなにわしのね休日
the high kings of old
気になるんですか
wore a legendary crown said to be a gift from Enon Miel Frictum. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
Anything else?
In the burial mound of the Hoi Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place. The guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Miel Frictum?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a
チョッ
decision.
パーのあれ張って
Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a high king.
Have you thought carefully about what your allies' intentions are? If you approve of them, fine. But if you don't, it would be better to pick someone else.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
これどうすんの？まあ一応ね、全員の協力を得ましょうか。全員の協力。ああ、あれね。ちょっとファミ通で見ましたよ。でも私はね、ウィザードリー系はね、あんまり馴染みがない。コマンド式はね、私にとってちょっと刺激が少ないんですね。一応アクションがある方が私の仕様に合います。死にゲーや、そこまでじゃないよ。そこまでじゃない。どうしたの？狼ちゃんどうしたの？
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king.
まあ一応ね、多分ね、デルドレは復讐をしたい。で、ウルランはね、コビを売りたい。で、ダンカンはね、バランスを取りたい。そういうことですね。じゃあどう考えてもね、ダンカンの方が一番いいですよ。
And take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
NR 君はね、もういないんですよ。時々ね、コミュニティに出てくるんですけど、配信を見に来るのはもうありませんでした。ここでね、新しい池ちゃんと狼くんのね、トリオ組んだらどうでしょう。
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings.
なるほどね。
A holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is.
3人集まって。
But it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears. And that the entrance is marked by a dead tree.
でもウィザードリー系はね、いいのはね、
Do not worry.
ゆっくりしていいですね。
And retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
Anything more?
I need to be going. こ
れまたもう一人の信頼を得ておりました。 でもねこれをねダンカンに当然してほしい。ああ、エイリーナ・グレモアもういらんって。そのギャグはね、レベル高すぎて理解しづらいよ。さて、ウルラン君。
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you, if you were to be named High King. I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon Miel Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karants of Ignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It
may only be a legend, but it is said that High Kings used to wear
どうやら分かり合えそうですよね。
The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today,
探石はね、ちょっと笑えないな。
Somewhere not far from here.
実際探石になったらね、めっちゃ痛いですよ。
Battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a gnawed path that leads to it.
長いメガメン。
By his spears. And its
長い
entrance
メガマ
by a
ン。
large
長い
dead
ロックマ
But
ン。よし、
beware.
次はね、ボスのロックマン
will
と
not let you enter without a fight.
戦う。
Anything else?
よし、じゃあね。
Nothing. I must go.
これでロックマンに会いに行きましょうか。ロックマン。あれ、そこはもともと祭壇じゃねえか？違うか？気のせい？そして上にはまた2つのクッションマークがある。キャンプエリア。マジでミスったか。じゃあちょっとね、そのキャンプエリアの先に潰しとこう。いやいやいやいや、岩石のネックレスいらんよ。あれ、そういえば私岩石持ってるな。あ、結石だ。岩石じゃない。でもこれもめっちゃ痛いやつ。 やらないなんてひどい。ひどくないよ。なんでだよドクロ。さてキャンプエリアを潰しとこう。まさかのね、この初期のマップでキャンプエリアを忘れたとは。それやめて。呪いみたいな感じで。あ、祭壇じゃん。素晴らしい。祭壇だ。何にしようかな。次は6万とね。いやいやいや、ついてるついてないついてない。さすがにね、タイプが早すぎてね、私はね全部拾うことはできませんでした。だからそれいらないって。ほら怖いでしょ。狼ちゃんも怖いって言ってましたよ。夕暮れ昼間。うわっ、敵。なんでだ。 いやー、さすが中ボス級の敵、強いわ強いわ。まあとりあえずねひたすら装備をもらって厳選するしかないよ。それだけです。白スラですからね、ここまで来ると。逆のガイドが出てきました。王冠王冠、おお、ボス戦来ましたよ。ボス戦お前と会うのもう何回目やねん。よーし、これでねパリ的攻撃使ってくれないな。よーし、倒しましたよ。なんかもらいました？もらってません。ロックンマンを倒しました。さて王冠をもらおうじゃないか。王冠をお、敵。 あ逃げおった。あこれは一番嫌いなパターンだ。逆サイドに行かないと。押されすぎてね、戦闘解除になるのは本当にやめてほしい。やっぱりね、対策じゃないんですからね。大きい会社の対策。細かい調整はね、足りてない部分はかなり多いです。おお。買ってしまった男。アタックチャンス。見つけたか？ボス？
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtem. I swear this to you.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us. Take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monosenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterward?
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
いや、渡さんよ。
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave without it.
はあ、殺すな。お前らほんまに野蛮人だな。
Enough. I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
So it seems indeed.
ダーブラ。
We will meet again at Dorhad Genedu. Until then, Derdra.
ダブラじゃないよ。でも確かね、発音似てますね。でも実際手榴弾強いんですね。近距離で戦うとね、やっぱり手榴弾とエンジャント必要ですね。それがないと本当に戦えないぐらい近接武器はね弱いんです。教授の日誌です。まあね、日本語のデルトレとね、実際の発音が違うんですから仕方ないと思います。お、これも厳しい戦いだ。わあ、バレてる。死ぬ寸前。他はもう特にありませんか？ここでどうすんの？は？ドルバードジェネル。そういえばね、似たようなねストーリーはねスカイリムもありましたね。 はい、お休みです。今日も来ていただいてありがとうございます。はて、どうやって戻る？そんなことしませんよ。そんな力はございません。でも逆にね、このチャンネルを見て眠くなるなったらね、ちょっと失格ですな、配信者として。そろそろ新しい武器ないかない。展望ブリッジ封鎖できません。小田さんはもうね、熱いキャラはもうしないんじゃないかな。これは一回セーブした方が良さそうです。新キーパー方面。
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Milfrictiman.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and refound on our island.
よし、ダンカンスター。
I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Whoa. やばいこと。多分そんなことじゃないと思います。まあとりあえずね、ストーリーを進みますよ。タンガスじゃないか。ハゲなの？坊主か。 紙があると思ったよ。
Congratulations, Dungus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enonmil Frichtemann?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dungus. I'll be there.
Every one of us will be
2日後
praying during these 2 days for Enonmil Frichtemann to bless our
トイレットペ
chosen
ッパ
one. But we don't have to stay here and do nothing. We can go somewhere else if you want.
ー。あ、シェアトイレットペッパー。
There you are, Karantz.
How was the encounter?
Enonmil Frichtemann welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path.
右
A confident heart.
右だけ
Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua aulam seg. 左になったらどうなるんですかね。お、キャンプキャンプ。すべてのキャンプを整いました。わしはキャンプの動画。残念ですが、わしね、キャンプに行く暇がございません。ちょっと待ってよ、ちょっと待ってよ。間違ったんじゃない？いや、間違っていません。右へ進むね。とりあえず何かあったら右へ進むね。ふむ。なるほど。左に行ったらね、
ボス戦がありますね。それで切れるんかな。
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children.
想像以上友好的じゃないか。
He, they call an unmeal Friedman. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own
やっぱりね、呪いですね。単純な病気じゃない。
Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die.
お腹が空いた。コンビニ行って何か買えばその方がいいと思います。あ、狼女の場合仮に出るんじゃないかな。狼だもんな。
If they only wanted truly, they could be taught by my children. Learn to give back in return. Learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
それはダメだな。美味しくないし食べれない。
Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine.
え？なんでだ？
Must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now.
コンスタンティンじゃなんでこうなった？
Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and track him. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
あれいきなりボス戦？逃げるじゃねえの？わお、マップの外。そしてまさかのコンスタンティンがね、やっぱりね、ゾンビ化みたいな感じになっておりますね。
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom.
でもコンスタンティンだよ。
which may sometimes
コンスタンティンはどうなったん
be
だ
difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
You haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true.
あ
But it is something I must
あ、
verify
わしは
by
ね、
myself.
あんまりね、気にかけていないんですけれども、確かに私も
Do
見た
not
ことがないですね。
hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
さて、あとはどう逃げましょうか。まあどうやらね、コンスタンティンはね、最終的に敵になるんじゃないかな。やっぱり変化が進むとね、敵になる可能性が非常に高いと思っております。その名前は結構ね、あちこち使われておりますね。まあでもせっかくですからね、一回レベルアップしてからコンスタンティンに会いに行きましょうか。ほんといい武器装備がないな。
Come closer, good people. The cure.
気が合いますね。
You'll find all. Welcome. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you on Old Menawi. Come and see. I'll receive beautiful things. Custom pieces made to order.
ここ敵いない。いたいたいた。やっぱり敵いたな。弱い方です。せっかくですから次へ進む前に38になろう。こういう時の闘技場でござるよ。
Ready to excite? I don't need to remind you.
ああミス。ああ危ね。仲間への攻撃がねタイミングを狂わせるんですよ。ああしまったー。やっぱり仲間への攻撃はねめっちゃめんどいです。あと1点。この1点どうすべきかな。貯めて別のところを取るか。セーブ。肩の余裕のなさ。それはちょっと違うな。あれは闘技場ですからね。思い出補正。
My dearest cousin, I'm so... You're right on time. We have visitors and your advice. Let me introduce you, seeing them both, but please.
Sire.
Really?
We aren't sure. Governor Burren...
It would seem our mother...
However, regarding... Without even mentioning the fact that what you described fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
これで、どうすべきかな。ここかな。グニーズ。そしてね、顔文字かわいいですね。狼者の顔文字、いつもかわいいです。
I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Frichtemann.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you.
でもコンスタンティンはどうしようかな。結局反目するしかないか。ちょっと悲しいな。
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree. As strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
これどうしよう。わかんないな。悩むな。言うべきかな。まあ隠す必要ないでしょ。
Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
いや、特にない。
I must take my leave.
Take care and come back soon.
逆に隠したらどうなる？ これで新たな脅威になるんですね。もうこれは終盤ですね。あと1日2日多分ねクリアできます。ちょっとねもし隠したらどうなるかやってみようか。
Constantine, my I must take my leave.
Take care.
違う。
Constantine, my I find this. I had
Tell me.
I was. No.
Did you?
No.
And this
This
is.
No. But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you.
隠した方がいいですね。
Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
これは悩ましいな。もう少しねリサーチしてここをね選択すべきかをね、まだ決定したいと思います。まあねちょっとねややこしい状況と出会ったので、そして時間も時間ですので、本日はここまでにしたいと思います。では本日はここまで。ご視聴ありがとうございます。ぜひまた明日ね、来てくださいね。ではお疲れ様でした。またね。